you are obviously an authority on this material, which brings us to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Tell me about the call. How you were contacted to be a part of this team.
One of the guys who works for me texted me one day and he says, "Oh, get this, Quentin Tarantino's people called and they want to talk to you," and that's pretty cool, huh? And I'm like, "Yeah, that's great." So I contacted the woman at the office, and she said that Quentin wants to meet with you. So I went to the office, and I figured I'm going to be in a room with 20 people. And so I was introduced around by someone and to different people, and I'm the set designer, and I'm the one that's doing this, and I'm it's like, oh, it was great, and people are going, I really liked your movie. I'm like, that's really cool. And then they brought me to Quentin's door, and they said, Quentin, this is Scott. And he stood up and he shook my hand, and they shut the door, and it was me and him for about an hour, and just talking about the case, and my movie was on his desk, and he goes, this is what I want. This is the feel of what you're doing is exactly what I want. And at that point, nobody knew the plot of the movie. Still, we all kind of know what it's about now, but back then, nobody really knew, and so I wasn't sure if the movie was going to be all about the case or not. But so we just went through the different facets of it, and then as I'm leaving, it was in February, I think, because it was still cold out. And he said, what I'm really excited about is bringing 1969 back to Los Angeles. And I'm like, oh my God, because I met the woman who, in the Doors movie, this was a couple of days later when I took them all around in my van, and I said, oh, did you see the Doors movie when they made Sunset Boulevard put it back to the way it looked at that time? And she says, yeah, I did that. That was my job on the movie. And I'm like, oh my God, I was like, and I talked about Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and she's like, I did that movie. I'm like, oh, this is the coolest thing.
Wow.
So, but Quentin says, I really want this to be about 1969. And for a few years, I've had, 1969 is my favorite year. So many wonderful things happened that year, and some not so. But I have this huge 1969 tattooed over my forearm. So I have my jacket on, and I go, I just got to show you this. And I took my jacket off, and I showed him my forearm. He goes, you're the guy, man. You are the guy. And I'm like, to hear him say that was pretty freaking cool.